Okay, folks, just about 2 minutes early here on the feed here. It'll start here in about 2 minutes. Sorry about that. Anyway, just want to let you guys know what's going on here. I do these live. See, I try and do them on Mondays and Fridays, and today is Friday. Last night was a rough night on the job. Um, can't explain everything that happened, but I lost one of the motors in one of the boats, and then I ran aground in one of the other boats when I was captaining last night. And it's just stuff that happens. The west wind picked up, and it got brutal really fast. And that's one thing about doing this job that I'm doing. It gives me just such experience, and being able to do that and in these kind of weather conditions is phenomenal, because normally normal people would not take their boat out in some of the conditions that we have to go out in. Anyway, I hope you enjoy today's net. I'll be monitoring it from down below. Yeah, I did run aground. It was horrible. And what happened is I lost an engine, and when I lost that engine, we do some very tight maneuvering. And when I lost it was actually my port engine, and then I tried to get out. Here's the net.
Welcome to the Cruiser's Net. My name's Ryan. I'm Self-Vessel Intrepid. I'm here with my wife Ashley and our lovely dog Miko. We meet here 365 days a year. Just discuss the community a little bit, say hi and bye to friends, and greet people. I'll talk about some community things, and basically just brings the community together and lets everybody know what's what around and what's going on. The order of business today is as follows. We'll do some weather, new arrivals, harbor rules, departures, comments, questions, people needing help, announcements, comments, questions, people needing help, then buy, sell, trade, lost and found, and then we'll do another category for final business. Today is Friday, May 26th. We'll have a low of 77, a high of 89. Looks like we'll have some winds out of the west-southwest from 8 to 14 knots. 60% chance of rain. Looks like we may get a little bit more a little later in the day, but this time of year it's hit and miss, and you've been here you've seen what it's been doing last week, so we'll kind of get that for a little while. The sun came up at 6:36, and we'll set at 8:07. The tides, which embarrassingly enough I did not have handy. Because to be honest, I woke up like 3 or 4 minutes ago. So, I apologize for that. So as far as the tides, give me 1 second, I'm bringing it up now, I apologize. We'll have a high tide at 1:59. We'll have a low tide. Okay, yeah. This afternoon we'll have a high tide at 1:59, a low tide at 9:51. Moving on to new arrivals. Do we have any new arrivals in the harbor? New arrivals for now. Do a second call for new arrivals. New arrivals. Alright, well if you are new, there's a couple rules. It's a minimum wake zone harbor. Idle, no wake in the man-made and the digging canal. Idle only upon entry into the marina. If you have a pet, please pick up after them and keep them on a leash. Keep a 4 to 6 foot painter on your tender at all times at the city marina. No hip tying. And wear a dinghy light 30 minutes before dark, 30 minutes after dawn. Moving on, departures. Anybody going anywhere today? Backcountry? Going back north? Or maybe taking a Lake Bahamas trip? Departures come now. Do a second call for departures. Alright, we'll move on to announcements. Announcements come now. Mega Sky, go ahead. Alright, he's talking about movie night on Saturday. We're going to play Big Lebowski. That'll be at, right after the sun sets, right when the sun's setting on Saturday night. So, around 7:30, we'll be up to Marina Tiki for movie night. Any other announcements? Come now. Surprise. Good morning, Surprise. Go ahead.
Good morning. I just wanted to remind everybody tonight is, it is Friday. Oh, yeah, right on the radio. Tonight we have happy hour. So from 5 to 7, love free and dish.
Yeah, happy hour is always a staple of one of our get-togethers. So, set some time aside tonight. Come meet some of your neighbors or hang out with some of your neighbors, play some cornhole. You know, hopefully it's good weather. Who knows whether it will be or not, most likely. It'll be nice weather. And take a break from the rain. Come hang out with everybody. Any other announcements? Come now.
LSP Jenny.
LSP Jenny, go ahead.
Hey, good morning, Ryan. Good morning, Harbor. This is Tony from the City Marina. I just wanted to remind everybody that we are going to be closed Monday for Memorial Day. So all of our Monday pump outs will be done on Sunday.
Thank you, LSP Jenny. Always nice to hit off. Any other announcements? Come now. I'll just throw out there next Saturday at the Tiki Hut. Not tomorrow, but the following Saturday will be the Nautical Flea Market. It's getting kind of later in the season. They're not as large as they were, but you know, people still show up, people still buy things, and this time of year when it slows down and heading north, it's time to do some spring cleaning. Get those bilge empties. Pull out those treasures, sell them to somebody else. Any other announcements? Come now. Okay, we'll move on to comments, questions, people needing help. Any comments, questions, people needing help? Come now.
Gypsy.
Go ahead, is that Gypsy?
Affirmative, Gypsy.
Just go ahead.
I'm in need of an able-bodied sailor or a rigger who I can haul my mast to swap out a wind vane transducer.
And what boat are you on, buddy?
I'm on Uniform 6, and if there's a local rigger in the area, that'll probably work too.
There's a local rigger in the area. It's Anthony on onboard rigging. If anybody else wants to go up his mast, come now.
It's not something I'd like to do, but I open up the invitation.
I can head over there around 11 o'clock, take care of that for you. I was a rigger for about 20 years. I'll hail you after on 6-8 after the net.
68, thanks, Chip Shallow.
Any other comments, questions, people needing help?
Moral Compass?
Good morning, Moral Compass. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. Does anybody know the owners of the three ladies little sailboat down here by W10? If so, they are dragging and getting really close to me.
Scallywag. Mike? Yeah, I'll give him a call. Alright, yeah, three ladies. I haven't seen anybody on that boat for a while. But good luck. Thanks Scallywag, for reaching out for Moral Compass. Any other comments, questions, people needing help? Final call for comments, questions, people needing help. Alright, we'll move on to buy, sell, trade, lost and found.
Gypsy Land.
Gypsy Wind, go ahead.
Yes, I have a 4,000 watt inverter that's for sale. It's new, never been used. My travel plans have changed. I have it in the storage, and I also listed it on the Cruisers Facebook Boot Key Harbor webpage about a week ago. That will tell you the brand and all the little specs for it, but it is a pure sine wave inverter, 4,000 watts. I'm asking 400 or best offer.
At $400 for a pure sine 4,000, that's a pretty darn good price for anybody who's looking to make some power, maybe even run their AC off of an inverter. Give your neighbors some relief from a generator. Contact this gentleman. Any other buy, sell, trade, lost and found, come now. Alright, we'll move on to trivia. Anybody have any trivia for the harbor? Trivia from now. I heard someone come in, but didn't quite make it out. Sweet Pea, go ahead.
Good morning. What device was originally invented?
It was what device was made in the 1700s to help what? Alright, so I'm just going to repeat this as a relay. What device in the 1700s was created to assist and help with childbirth?
Scallywag.
Scallywag, go.
What is the extractor forceps?
No, Mike, it wasn't. Gleam.
Go ahead, Gleam.
I know this is crazy, but I do believe the answer is a chainsaw. And you got it. As exciting as it sounds, a chainsaw was invented to help deliver children.
Gosh, that sounds morbid. I don't know why, but... Does anybody know why a chainsaw was used for childbirth?
At the end. Yeah. Tell me why I know that.
Go. Alright, any other trivia? Come now.
At the end.
Nancy Ann, go ahead.
It was invented for Pinocchio.
Any other trivia? Come now. Alright, I have one. What is the longest mountain range on the planet? How long is it, and where is it?
Gleam.
Go ahead, Gleam.
I know it's under the ocean.
Yeah, you got it. The longest mountain range is under the ocean. It's 40,389 miles long. Pretty wild. Any other trivia? Come now.
Sea-Scotch.
Go ahead, Sea-Squatch.
In honor of Little Mermaid's coming out, I guess, tonight, the new one. How many sisters did Ariel have in the movie Little Mermaid?
I heard someone come in, but I didn't hear a response.
Sonic Sea Dog with a relay for Sweet Pea.
Relay, I appreciate it.
Go ahead, Catherine.
Any other trivia for the harbor? Come now, final call.
Did she guess it? No, CP is more than that.
Cool change.
Cool change, go ahead.
That'd be 7.
Ding ding, that is there's 7. Does anybody know the names? Come on, surprise.
Go ahead. Alright, final call for trivia. Alright, we'll do a final business. Final business, come now. Alright, with the final business over, the cruise net is now cleared. Switching back 6-8. Go have a wonderful day, people. Try and stay dry. Keep those catches, be diligent, and watch your hatches.
Hey, make sure you leave a comment down below, because anybody that finishes these things and watches these things, I just enjoy them. I think it's cool because it gives you perspective of, it just gets that boating into your mind. But the thing I want to hear is anybody that finishes and watches this thing all the way to the end and hears about my grounding. I grounded out last night. But I want to make it clear that I did lose an engine. So once I lost that engine, I mean, there was no, I don't think there was any boater that could have saved it. And then I did a very, what I consider smart thing is I didn't do anything. I just let it go ground. It was nice, soft grounding. And then I just called somebody and they were able to just tow me right off. It literally took about 2 seconds to tow me right off. And then we were able to restart both engines. And it was like at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. So it really wasn't that big of a deal. But I mean, it could have been, and I learned a lot from it. Like, there's no way I should have put myself into that situation in that type of weather, because the wind wasn't blowing all night long, and then the wind really picked up and went into a west wind, and it blew you away from the dock, and then it was just blowing me right over into this little shallow spot we have there, which is just a little bit of mud over there. So I just let it go in there, and I just made a phone call, and I thought that was the best decision to make. And in the end, it probably turned out that way because nothing happened to the boat, so it was a good decision. Anyway, peace out. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. Share it with your friends. I do appreciate it. And I will try and be consistent on these Fridays and Mondays live net. All I can tell you is that they're live, so when you guys hear the radios, it's what I hear on my radio. So anyway, peace out. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Bye.